What's going on, YouTube? My name is Gio, and I'm going to explain what you need to do to be an Uber or Lyft driver in New York City. I've been driving with Uber and Lyft for 2 months and a half, so pretty recently I just went through the process and I can explain it in detail. As I explain the process, I'll add up the cost of some of the required steps so that you know how much money you have to spend in order to become an Uber or Lyft driver in New York City. Okay, so the first thing that you need to know about driving a cab, Uber, Lyft in New York City is that you need a TLC license, okay? The TLC, which stands for the Taxi and Limousine Commission license, is needed to drive taxis in New York City, whether it's yellow cab, green taxi, any taxi, Uber, Lyft, as I mentioned before, because the TLC is like the NYPD of taxis here, okay? They call the shots when it comes to the cabs and the taxis and all that. So they require you to have a TLC license, otherwise you cannot drive any cabs whatsoever, okay? So you need to go through this licensing process in order to be an Uber driver, okay? Now I'm going through all the steps right now on this video, and I'm going to explain what you have to do in each step. So Uber has 3 offices in New York City. They have one in Queens, they have one in the Bronx, and another one in Brooklyn, which they have recently opened it, I believe. And at these offices, you're going to meet with Uber experts, and these are the people that help you through the process. They are very thorough and they make it very easy for you, okay? Now, when I say the process, I mean the TLC process. They actually help you get your TLC license and they make it very easy for you. So you have to be 19 or older, no outstanding fines, and no more than 5 points on your DMV license. You can visit uber.com for a lot more information, but I do go into a lot of detail in this video about the process itself, the TLC process. So there are 8 steps to getting your TLC license, and 4 of those steps Uber helps you with, and the other 4 you basically have to do on your own, okay? So the very first thing that you want to do before even going to an Uber office is to upgrade your license to a Class E or CDL at a DMV. Now this cost me $36. It could be less for you. It really depends on age, I believe, and how long you've had your license for, but I've paid $36 for it, okay? And again, that's the very first thing that you should do before you go into an Uber office. After you do this, and by the way, it doesn't take long, all right? DMV surprisingly does not take long to upgrade your license to a Class E. It took me about 20 minutes. There wasn't even a line there because not a lot of people are trying to do this. So 20 minutes, $36, and I was out of there, all right? And then the second step that you want to do on the same day, you can do this on the same day. You can go to an Uber office, and the very first thing they're going to do is they're going to sit you down with an Uber expert, and he is going to do the TLC application for you, all right? You're just gonna sit in front of him, give him your info, and he's gonna fill it out for you online. The TLC application costs $258 with 27 cents, okay? The second step, which you can also do on the same day, is to schedule a medical exam, and they actually schedule it for you. The Uber expert schedules it for you. He's going to ask you if you want to do it the same day or any other day as you wish, and it is free if you're a first-time Uber partner, okay? Otherwise you will have to pay, I believe. By the way, very important that you guys know, the Uber office in Queens, which is the office that I went to, they have their own doctors right there at that facility. So it's gonna be very quick and easy for you to get that out of the way on the same day that you go and fill out the TLC application. The next step that they help you with is the scheduling for the defensive driving and the WAV course, which is also free if you are a first-time Uber partner. The WAV is the Wheelchair Accessible Vehicles course, and they help you schedule it. Again, they're going to ask you what days you're available, when do you want to come in, and you can do them on separate days or you can do them both on the same day. And there you have the hours. The defensive course is 7 hours, and then you'll come back another day and do the WAV course, which is 4 hours. Or as I did, you can do it together, combination course, which is 11 hours. And it is actually 11 hours. They don't cut it short. It's not 10 hours or 10 hours and 30 minutes. It's actually 11 hours. And you just have to sit through the 11 hours. You do get a break, but it is 11 hours. So expect that. And then the last step that they help you with is with the uploading of your documents to the TLC Up. And the TLC Up is just the website that they use for the process to upload the documents. Okay, so they're gonna help you upload your completed medical exam form, the defensive driving certificate, and your Class E license or CDL license. Now the next step that you have to do on your own is the drug test. Now the drug test you do on your own because you schedule it on your own, as opposed to the Uber expert scheduling it for you. Now they do tell you where to go on your phone online to schedule it, but they don't do it for you. And it is $26, so you go ahead and do that. The next step is to get fingerprinted, and again, you have to schedule it on your own. The Uber expert tells you where to go on your phone, but you have to schedule it on your own, and it is $88.75. And then the last step that you have to do on your own is a 24-hour course and exam. Okay, now again, you have to go online to schedule this, and the expert tells you where to go to schedule this. And it is 3 days plus the exam day, so it's 4 days altogether. And it does cost $150 plus $20 for the New York City map. And you have to get the New York City map. There's no way around it unless you have one already. And it's not a subway map, it's a book with a whole bunch of maps of the 5 boroughs. All right, so if you don't have one, they will make you buy one, otherwise you can't take the exam. Okay, so 150 plus 20. Okay, now before we add this up, the 24-hour course, right, it is 24 hours throughout 3 days, so it's 8 hours each day. And they do tell you that it has to be consecutive, but the place that I went to here in Queens, they were very lenient, so they allowed me to do 2 days 1 week, and then the following week I did the other day. So that was pretty cool from their part. Otherwise, any other place, I believe that they will make you do it 3 days consecutively. I'm not sure. So altogether, you will have to spend $579.02 to get your TLC license. All right. All the steps must be completed within 90 days of submitting your TLC application. Otherwise, you will lose money because the whole process resets. So you will have to do everything all over again, and you don't get any of the money back. So make sure you finish everything, all the steps here on the screen, within 90 days. And it's not that hard. You guys will be able to do it if you guys dedicate yourselves to it. Now the TLC license arrives by mail within 1 to 2 weeks after a successful exam. It might take longer, in which case you should call the TLC and ask them what's up, like, you know, where's my license? And the entire process from the moment that I walked into the DMV to the moment that I got my TLC license on the mail, it took me about a month and a half. And I say here, if you have time, it will take you a month because of my job, I couldn't really do everything all at once. So it did take me about a month and a half. So I would take you guys about a month if you have the time to do it, if you can free up your schedule. Now, you can work for any rideshare company, that's Lyft, Juno, Via, not just Uber, once you get the TLC license. but Uber does help you a lot through the TLC licensing process. So shout out to them. They were a huge help for me. I had no idea what to do, but if you guys walk into one of their offices, they're gonna clarify everything for you. They're gonna make it so much easier for you. Trust me on that one. Now, down below on the description, I'm gonna have a link with my referral so that you guys can go ahead and sign up with Uber, and you guys can start your TLC licensing process as well. And if you guys have any questions at all, just leave them in the comment section and I will try my best to answer them. And hopefully I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.